game plan. It's just us talking. Now I'm rolling 3 seconds in. Hi. It's been a long time since I've uploaded. I've been just laying low, I guess. Just, not
in the dark.
In the dark.
Not alone.
Not alone. But, just here in the dark. We had a good holiday. We kept it on the basic and fun for the kids. A few gifts. And made a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I was really impressed. You bought a bunch of dowels at the Home Depot.
So they were dowels?
Yeah, dowels. Some people call it dowels.
Oh.
So, I was impressed, you know? What can I say? I didn't think you could do it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Well, yeah, because just the layout, I mean, you grabbed like a big long dowel, and then big one, and then you're able to get a bunch of smaller ones, you know, maybe 1/4 inch, and it all was level, like consistently laid out, and it looks like you like were thinking about what you were gonna do. You had like a vision, you know, and then
I had a vision.
And then you use your mind.
Yeah, my heart.
There's some tools laying around the house, a drill, you know, some drill bits. And we found a Christmas tree stand that it actually worked. You could attach it to that.
In the shed,
I was surprised. Just everything just worked out. I couldn't believe it. And then you did that last month, I think, November, and then it sat in the shed for a short time, and then you decorated too, which was another thing that just, it was like the golden spike, you know, just pow. Right there.
Thanks,
Did
honey.
it all.
Yeah, I saw some people on YouTube talking about ecological Christmas, and I didn't want to water a tree, be responsible for buying a tree that was cut down, releasing CO2 that was watered on a Christmas tree farm, and then to be, composted or thrown away. Children thirsty around the world, so I thought, although it was wood, it was still wood.
But yeah, actually, like in the city of Denver, they're gonna collect them all and then mulch them all at some location where
they
it's
have
free.
To pick up,
the public can just pick up the mulch.
Yeah.
But still,
it's a waste of water and energy, resources.
Chop up all those trees. It's gonna take gas or diesel.
Yeah.
So. And then all the people that gotta drive over and pick it up, you know.
It's all
the traffic.
Yeah.
Get in there, so.
This one just goes in the shed. And I like it because I tied the yarn on and it doesn't shed any even artificial needles. I really like that about it. I better show him the Christmas tree. All this talk about it. I better reveal the Christmas tree. But I hope everyone had a good Christmas. It was a vegan Christmas for us, of course. And I didn't make anything fancy because we celebrated in a bit of solidarity for those who are suffering right now. The children and the adults and the animals around the world. So even though we could have made a bigger vegan feast and just stuffed our tummies full, we decided not to do that. And if you did stuff your face with vegan food this holiday, then that was the kind choice and you were in alignment with the Christmas holiday. Because it's celebrating Christ's birthday. We're not religious, but Christ was a cool dude. And he wouldn't have eaten animals if he was in this age. So we
can. Well, yeah, I just recently became. I just dropped out of faith, and I still think I'm on the verge of becoming atheist, but I know that the word just sounds demonic, but it's actually not. It's just someone that just doesn't believe in a higher power.
Mm-hmm.
And because praying just doesn't work for me. I just can't sit there and pray, and then it doesn't work for me. Again, I'm repeating myself, but at work, some guy was telling me, like, oh yeah, God's just gonna come down here and magically fix everything, all problems. And then I just looked at him, and I just decided then that, you know what, I don't believe in that. Anything like that is gonna happen. It would have happened
Oh yeah.
years ago.
Years ago.
With all the wars and
Children
like,
suffering for decades upon decades upon decades.
Yeah, that too. Well, yeah. So I just from that point I just decided I don't believe in religion.
Yeah,
and then there's other people saying there's I wish I knew the name. It'd be helpful, but there's this TV show out there like explaining that God is an alien. And
what?
No,
okay, we are on my channel right now.
Oh yeah.
God is not an alien.
No, people seriously are starting to believe that God was an alien.
Yeah,
and,
distractions. Those are distractions.
There's no way a human being evolved from a molecule.
Oh, bah humbug!
In water, like there's no way.
Oh, that's why we still have remnant. If you look at looked at fetus in the womb. I'm talking to the people here, so I can take care of this. We literally have the points in our body where gills used to be, and fish literally have the remnants of legs, 4 legs that they used to have under the skin. And if they're trying to debunk the theory of evolution, it's not even a theory anymore. It is evolution. If they're trying to debunk that with space aliens, it's a distraction and worthless nonsense that nobody needs to even waste any brain cells learning about. That's my opinion about that TV show. Just so my viewers know. Now, I wanted to talk. You were saying I'm not atheist. Because I think atheist means you believe in no like higher power or anything like that. And I think that no matter what, there has to be some sort of like whatever we came out of in evolution, the big beginning of it all, then that's our higher power. It might not be a being human like that we view it as, but whatever triggered our evolution, whatever created life on earth is the higher power. And whether it's just nature itself or some divine spirit, I don't know. But I don't believe in the Bible. I believe that it has good messages, and I think it should be taught as literature, not as history. That's how I feel about that. I don't disagree. What were you saying about that? What were you going to say about the alien show? So that we can hear the end of that thought, if you remember. I just wanted to get my opinion about, because I've seen that show.
I just
advertisement for it.
I just have info on what somebody said, so I don't really want to go off of what they said.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I can't add to my statement of becoming atheist because of someone thought God was gonna fix everything.
Well, it's similar to... well, I don't think that guy said he was atheist. To Patrick, the strong man. He didn't say he was atheist. He said he just didn't believe in prayer when he saw that baby rabbits thrown against the wall.
Praying
prayed over it to try and bring it back.
Praying.
Well, I think...
That's what he meant by that.
Yeah. Not answers or solutions from something doing it, but in praying, it's very much like meditation. And if you pray and take yourself to a peaceful place, and you really believe that God is listening, and you believe that someone is helping you to do things, then that does give people strength. Faith can give a lot of people strength, but when we take religion and it becomes twisted, and we're praying over dead animals, or we're condemning homosexuals, and things like that, when it gets sticky icky, that's when we got to be like, hey. Or we take things from the Bible from so long ago and try and apply them now. Like people say God put everything on this earth for man to have. That's clearly that doesn't work. But that's why I respect people who... Are you guys okay? I respect people who do believe in religion, but I think that Christians and all religions, if they're going to teach peace and say they live it, they should be vegan right from off the bat, unless they live in a place where they have to eat animals. You know, that's how I feel. I don't feel like I want to take religion away because I don't have the power to, but I don't want to be a religious person until I learn more. Yeah.
Okay.
We got
Okay.
Yeah. Any other thoughts, babe? Lying next to your beautiful queen. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. This is my king right here. My pride and joy. Everything that I adore. Well, my two sons are my pride and joy. This year. Oh, the story of the love of my life coming into my life. Let me tell you all about it. Me and Patrick and I mean, we knew each other at Beaver Creek. I was dating a different guy, and we kissed each other at the bar one night behind my boyfriend's back. And the moment I saw Patrick, I thought he was so handsome and tall, but he was so shy, and he hardly kind of looked at me. And so we kind of drifted apart, but we would hang out. And then one time he was on the verge of hooking up with a person, which was a friend of mine, but we're going to leave out names. And the room got quiet, and I was like out in the living room, and I was like, oh, hell to nah. And I banged on that door, and I broke that up. Totally. COCK blocked it. And then we got separated because I went away for a few years. And then Patrick was out and about one night, and he ran into a girl that ended up saying she knew my oldest friend, my best friend of 27 years, maybe more, probably a little bit more, Mia. He ran into a girl that knew her. Somehow Mia came up. Then I came up. Then he got Mia's phone number. Originally, we met in 2007, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
2007. Yeah, I think that's right.
And then
that winter.
we reunited in 2010 on a fluke. Destiny. He ran into someone who knew my oldest friend, and then
Was
got
2010. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we got married in 2011. We were together for a year. Hi. And then we re-met. Mia called me, said, "Hi, boys.
Hi,
This guy Patrick's trying to get a hold of you. Patrick Olson." I was like, "Yes, give him my number. Yes." I literally tried to remember Patrick's phone number. All I can remember was 720-323. I couldn't remember the other part, 6602. And he doesn't have that phone number anymore. So girls, back up. Just kidding. So then, hi boys. I called him and I said, no, he called me. And then I said hello, and he's like, Amanda.
You remember it?
Yeah, I do. I can hear your voice in my head right now. Oh, and it was just like the most amazing thing. And it was like we met each other, we kissed. I was in a relationship, so I couldn't really like go home with him. He asked me to go home with him, and I didn't. And then we got estranged, and I was just always regretted it. And we had a really wonderful weekend together before I went away for a while, and we went up to Rancho del
Yeah, that's right.
Rio. I skinny dipped and roamed around naked the whole weekend. And we skinny dipped in the river, and I also peed on the rocks beside the river, right in front of Patrick,
Oh, you gave out a lot of details.
so that he could know what kind of woman I really was. I'm outdoorsy. But it kind of sucked because I was peeing on the rocks and it splashed on my ankles. But luckily, I could hop right in the water. It did. It splashed everywhere.
I thought it went somewhere else.
No,
That's okay.
no. Maybe on my butt cheeks. Just kidding. Here's the thing. Then we got separated, but then we met each other. We started dating. We started officially dating March 2nd of 2010. And then we got married November 18th of 2011. in the justice of the peace. Just us. We went to the thrift store to get our wedding clothes, and we got our rings at Walmart. And we got married.
At Walmart.
Yeah.
Rings.
It was really a ring. It was meant to last. Yeah. No, we don't have Walmart rings anymore. I got a ring for Patrick. Oh, my battery's dying, boo. I love you. I'm going to go show him the Christmas tree. Oh, okay, everybody.
There she goes.
So check out my tree. I didn't put any lights on it because... What?
I need help.
Take it to Daddy. The cars are stuck in there. So I did one strand of lights. It's so dark. I don't have a light bulb for my lamp because the one in the kitchen went out. And Patrick pulled it out. A lamp here. And then I was like, oh, maybe we don't need it. And then I offered to give it to the neighbor. And they're like, because he's renting this house out. And he's like, yeah, I could use a lamp. I was like, damn, should have done that. That's okay. I'm going to thrift store one. Actually, I'm going to try and order a solar powered one. Anyways, this is my Christmas tree. It's very hard to see. So we will slide it over here in the light. So this is my tree that I made. Now, as you can see, I have my different Star Wars characters. Well, this one, a family friend, a really good friend, her daughter made. Good job, Cadence. A few years ago. And as you can see, I put like her little cousin Wesley, Uncle James, Auntie Kim, and her pooch, my dad and Sandy, and I keep my cards, Dad and Sandy again, with their cat Turbo. This is from my sister-in-law, Katie, a couple Christmases ago, before Warren was even born. One of my favorite things from the thrift store. Some that I got over the years. Patrick's little baby stocking. Our cousins, Nora and Adeline, and their mom, Kathy. And so yeah, up here I've got my little, I super glued them on there, and I put bows on the top. And this was the really pretty fabric that I bought about 4 yards of. I folded it in half and I sewed it here so there's a seam, so it's like a little wormhole all the way through. But and then I just wrapped it. And then I just tied on about 4 feet of green fabric and tied these on to signify the leaves. And then I tied on, I bought 3 different colors, 3 packs, white, red, and blue. The white kind of signifies a little snow, and the red and the blue are kind of Christmassy. And I made a Christmas tree. And here is Patrick's from his childhood, his favorite ornament that they put on his tree when he was growing up. He always liked the nutcracker, so I put it on there. This is Warren when he's just a baby. He got that from his grandma on Patrick's side. But this is it. These are for my angel cats, my 2 kitties, and anybody else who lost a kitty. There's always an angel cat on my tree for them. I have a little airplane here. I had a neighbor growing up, Sue, that worked for the airlines, and I saw this in the thrift store and I always thought of her. She ended up marrying a man who flew the planes, and even though I don't fly on planes anymore, I still hope that people are safe when they're on them, even though they're very unsafe for our environment and whatnot. This is from my grandmother, this card, one of my favorites that she wrote to me and Patrick. She died in 2016. So, I don't have a card from my mom up here. So I gotta find a card for my mom, put it on there. But this is my ecological Christmas. It really turned out pretty nice. I didn't put any lights on it. I put 1 strand of lights up across up across here for fun. And that was about it. Oh, Millennial Falcon time. Woo! I call it Millennial. It's the Millennium Falcon. And I call it Millennial Falcon. And I'm a Star Wars fan. Isn't that sad? It's the dyslexia. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hair sticking up a little. That's cool, though. Y'all know me. My battery's getting low. Better plug her in. Oh, gosh. Veganuary, come on. Let's all go vegan. I'll go vegan again if you go vegan. I'll be the first person to go vegan twice without stopping being vegan the first time. Oh, my God. Anywho, this one's getting long. It is a long one, isn't it? Oh, stocking stuffers are really kind of cute this year, too. I just put little harmonica for each of the boys. They got a harmonica. They got a little metal spin top. and they got a kaleidoscope, and the one was a marble scope, which was super cool. And then I just put those in our stockings with a little bit of V's vegan fruit snacks. I put 1 pack for each of them. Totally vegan, okay? No animals harmed. But we're taking it easy on the sweets because they have some, like, 4 or 5 cavities each. And I've been brushing their teeth since they got teeth. Warren, not so much. Well, I brushed him, but he doesn't like it. Warren put up a fight. Jay never did. So I took it easy on the sweets, of course. We made some vegan chocolate chip cookies. I actually bought them in a package. I didn't make them. So, anywho, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Sometimes you have to say that. That's what I hear a lot of the other YouTubers saying. But I'm happy with my 27 subscribers. I love you all with all my heart. I do. Share my videos. If one of my videos might speak to someone you know, share it with them. Heck! All right. Everybody, like I said, Happy New Year. Do a Veganuary challenge. Go vegan for January. If you have questions, if you're struggling, reach out to me. Comment on my videos and talk to me if you have questions. And I will support you and I will help you find a resolve because I know it can be hard. Making a transition. I know it can be. All right, everybody. That's all I really want to say. I feel like I should be saying, there's my Extinction Rebellion pin. I misplaced this. I've been wearing my pins, showing more support, and I'm doing some aviation on the 28th. I'm gonna maybe go with my best friend Mia, and that would be great. Ow! Okay, so we'll see. But I will let you know how AV goes. And as always, go vegan. I love you all, and have a good one. Happy New Year.